Wait, only one emote was approved. Why? Wait. What was wrong with the? What was wrong with the rest of them? Wait. What was wrong with the rest? What was wrong with the rest of these? What was wrong with the rest of them? Well, was there anything wrong? There's nothing wrong. They're just waiting. I'm still okay. I'm upset that the one with the two fingers pointing to the left isn't ready yet. It's very important to have that because it's gonna be like a mix and match. Like you can mix and match various versions of that emote together, and it's gonna be fun. Okay, how about this? I'll make the high free. I'll make the high free because I don't know if I want the high here. we'll do it. Okay, we'll also do a different color high. Okay. I'm gonna copy Mataro. Which is the copier? Wait, do I want orange? I don't know. Bits tier. Wait, chat. I can give you emotes for like bits tiers. So if you give me $100, that seems excessive. That seems nuts. Wait, if you pay me $100, you can get like an emote. That's stupid. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Please don't spend. Well, listen. You know my policy about. Wait, actually, yeah. Okay. I need to do Nightbot things. Where I need to do the Nightbot thing. Where I need to have the thing where it's like, okay, well, like a command that says subscribe, and then it'll bring you to my Discord server. And I just fuck it. Just fuck it. If anyone asks, I'll just tell them where to go in my Discord server manually. I'll be like a Sherpa, telling them to go through the mountain that is the Discord server. I'm surprised that the email actually went through though. This is good news. Very, very good news. But $100 for an emote seems absurd. Actually, that would be funny though. Chat, what if I make it golden? Chat, okay, what if I make the high emote golden, and then make it $100? I'm rich. I'm just gonna call it I'm rich. Fantastic. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Wait, where is it? Wait, I gotta put this up on screen. Fantastic. What a great idea. What a great idea, Stick. Ugh. Why, yes. I do love money. Just kidding. But can you imagine, like, Twitch, right? CEO meeting, Dan Clancy. Goes into a meeting and he's like, okay, how do we make money? We're losing money, alright? I walk into the room quietly, open my suitcase, and you see. What you see when I open the suitcase is... Okay, it's too long for a it's too long for a dramatic pause, and I'm sorry. What you see is this. My God! Yeah, that's gonna work, man. Yeah, that's really gonna work. Oh yeah, $10,000, $100 for that? Yeah, that's the good stuff right there. Oh, that's totally good. All right, yeah. Let's do that, man. You gigantified it. Wait, how come it doesn't work? Hey, did it? Okay, well, it won. I'm sorry that it's 10 bits. I tried to make it 1 bit or free, but they didn't let me do it down to like 1 single bit or like free. So, but also it didn't work. Did it work for you, Chad? Did the gigantify work for you? Works for you. Maybe it doesn't work for me because oh, you know what it is? Well, no, but I'm using the like dashboard version of the chat. Does it not? Maybe it's not. Maybe it doesn't work for the dashboard version of the chat. Well, unless it's not the same one. I'm assuming the like dashboard version of like chat is a different one because there's more like tools on it. But maybe not. Damn. I was excited to see it like large. Okay, well, don't do it again. I'll spend my money to like do it. All right, because I think that's funnier. But thank you for like trying it, because like now, since we know it works, that's pretty funny. Like imagine you want to jump scare a viewer, right? And you do that. They're like, ah, what is that? Ah. Ugh, what a great day! What a great day, chat. We've made it, chat. We finally made it. And the best part is, if you want to use the high emote, it now costs you. This is so stupid. It costs you $100. It's a golden high emote. That's I'm rich. Buy non-subs. Be sure to unionize, fight back against the fight back against your corporation. Unionize. Don't let the ads stop you. I'm saying this so you get ads about your local union. This is a very guaranteed way of doing it. It's mainly an experiment. Tell me if you get ads about some unions or like something. But man, this is funny. This is good. This is really good. I think they're never gonna give me more ad slots ever again. Like, you know how like the larger you go, the more ad slots you like get? I think they'll never give me more ever again. Because they're gonna see what I did, and I made like a single high, and I made it I'm rich, and I priced it at $100, and they're either gonna be like, all right, give this guy more ad slots, or give this guy less because he's abusing the system. Either way, I think I'm onto something here. Unions. I love unions. Anyways, welcome to today's stream chat. I haven't turned on the cam yet. Sorry. We got busy because as soon as I started, everyone posted the thing. You know, it's like, yo, it's here. So thank you. Thank you for showing up today. It's a momentous day. I never check my emails, and for some reason, the onions. Wait, have you guys ever seen this? You guys ever seen this? Wait. I don't know how to explain this. What? Here we go. Oignon. It's a French chef. Okay, good. This one has a watermark. Somebody watermarked a show about a thing. Wait, how did you get that? How'd you do that? Don't tell me you spent $100. It's impossible. How'd you do that? Oh wait, wait? Is that a loophole? Can you gigantify any emote? That might be a loophole. Wait, that's actually a crazy loophole. That's a crazy loophole. So if I make like a top tier emote, I can give you all temporary access for 10 bits. That's a very weird exploit, huh? That's a strange exploit. But here, have you guys ever heard of this? It's called Oignon. My coworker, she was like, "You've never heard of Oignon?" And I was like, "I've never heard of Oignon in my life." And she's like, "Oh, you have to see Oignon." For context, she's a French Canadian, so she was like, "Stick, you've never heard of Oignon?" And I was like, "Oignon, I've never heard of Oignon." And then it kept going back and forth, right? So she showed me Oignon, and I was like, "All right, the Oignon is kind of good actually. I do kind of like Oignon." Oignon is a chef. He's a French chef who pronounces onion like oignon, and this is a very weird French. Listen, French memes go hard, but French Canadian memes go even harder. Okay, French Canadian memes spread like wildfire among the community, no matter whether you're English Canadian or French Canadian. Everyone knows them at some point.
How do we dice an onion? Big onion. Look at that. Woo! To the good onion. Good onion is a heavy onion.
Good onion is a heavy.
Onion. It's also an onion with the onion.
Onion.
This is the tip of the onion.
The tip of the onion.
It's not the knife around the onion. Remove the pepper skin of the onion. Dice
of the onion.
An onion. Cut the onion in half. On the onion.
Cut the onion in half.
And the onion.
And there's the onion.
Onion right here. Onion.
Good onion, heavy onion. I love this guy. I love him. Chef Jean-Pierre.
How do we dice an onion?
How do we dice an onion?
To the good onion. Good onion is a heavy onion. It's
good,
6 pound
good onion.
It's also an onion with the onion is put. This is the tip of the onion. Of the onion. The onion is not the knife around the onion. Remove the pepper skin of the onion.
Remove the pepper skin.
An onion.
Cut
the onion in half.
Cut the onion.
An onion. Then the onion with onion right here. Onion. The onion.
I love the idea that got really popular, and it hasn't stopped being popular. And I love the idea that that's just how he pronounces onion. And he was trying his hardest just to teach people how to cook an onion, but everyone's memeing about it. And what's crazy? His latest videos make references to it all the time. Like, he's now known as Mr. Oignon. You're Cryptmaster because of me. Yes, see, it works. See, I'm telling you guys. See, there's a pipeline. All right, there's a pipeline. It's the streamer. It's the streamer to Steam pipeline, alright? I need to open Paint right now, pronto. Start webcam. Start it. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me! You can probably tell it, I had a really good sleep. Welcome to today's stream. The streamer to the Steam pipeline. Wait, forget that. Do Excalidraw, because we like Excalidraw around here. It's automatically dark mode. I'm too lazy to do it in Paint. I don't know how Pirate Software does his, but his looks good, like really good. So we're gonna kill that. We're gonna put down here, and then we go over here. There we go. I'm so small. Wow. I'm so small. That's what she said. Alright. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. I'm gonna go into like a blind rage if I... I'm getting mad. I'm gonna go into a blind rage if I stare at that. This is the streamer to Steam pipeline, okay? The streamer... This is the streamer... to Steam pipeline. I'm gonna name it SSP because it sounds like SSH. But one people use to log into servers that cost them money. The other one I make people money. I'm actually doing good for society for the first time ever with the stream. So the thing about streaming that's funny, right, is that I'm a leech. I'm a leech. We're leeches upon society. Okay. I feel more useless than when I was actually doing like actual work. I'm sure you might say, oh, entertainment is great, and sure, giving people entertainment is like a very important thing. But Chad, you can just go watch anything else. You can go watch, I don't know, John Wick. You like John Wick? My wife, to this day, will still watch Shrek over and over and over and over again, and she won't stop watching Shrek. And that thing is timeless. And guess what? It took the effort of actual productive people. And $12 million. But, money dollar value aside, this is how streamers can be useful. VStick, yo, okay, listen, it's still not there. Also, I really want to change the prefix, but they won't let me change the prefix except for 60 days from now, so it's unfortunate. I accidentally, so what happened was, when I was setting it up, there was a bunch of menus that popped up, and I just clicked accept, and I didn't realize that that's where you set your like prefix. And I was like, I messed up. Oh, it was Matara's high emote, no exploits there. Oh, you can gigantify any emote you can use. Oh. See, the problem is that I'm copying her. I copied her exactly because it's the only golden emote that I can find. Again, for $100, it's kind of funny to get like a golden high emote. And the funny thing is, I don't even know how long it lasts, right? So if you pay for it, you just get a symbol that you're rich, and it's like, I don't know if you really want that because it's a meaningless symbol because it's a default emote. I should do that. I should do like an emote like that one app where it was like, I'm rich, and it sold for like $1,000 on the App Store. But anyways, the streamer to Steam pipeline has just worked, right? We now have one purchase. I swear I'm better with a pencil. I swear I'm better with a pencil. Of Cryptmaster, okay? I have led directly to the sale of one copy of Cryptmaster. I've also introduced every single viewer here to Cryptmaster because how many of you knew about Cryptmaster before I played it? This is the other thing that's like interesting too, that I'm trying to get like a good gauge on to see if it's like actually good or if it's bad, right? Basically, I'm trying to base all of my decisions on if I should stream all the way and if I should stream more on the subjective moral value based around capitalistic desires. I like cocks. What is that reward? What did you just redeem? What did you just redeem? What did you just redeem? What did you just do? Did you just do a message effect? What did you do? Why is it free? How do you see a free thing? No effect. Wait, did you pay money for it? I hope you didn't pay money for it. Or is it the free one? Wait, customize points display. Wait. Because I should have disabled those ones. The ones that are free, the ones that have channel points, I disabled them because I didn't know how to do them yet, but I'm gonna do them at some point. The highlight one especially, I didn't know how to like modify it. It's 10 bits. You spent 10 bits. Oh my god, you did. It no effect. I think it's buggy. I actually think it's very, very buggy. I wouldn't bother using those power-ups at all because it's very buggy at the moment. It's still new. It's still fresh. And there's no way for me to modify them, so I have no clue what even options you like get. Basically, it's options that Twitch provides you. So I don't even get control over giving you cool effects. Like, I can't program you like a really cool like effect. It's just there. You knew of Cryptmaster before the stream, but you didn't see the gameplay until my stream. Ah, okay, good. Okay. So we have one. So 1 times knew about it. Okay, knew about it. Knew about it. I'm not gonna do this next time. I'll just do new. Okay, knew about it. And would you buy it now that you know about it, or have I taken the sale away? Right? Now, this is the key point, okay? Though I've led to 1 times Cryptmaster sold, have I now also taken sales away by playing it? I've always wondered this. This is a thing, right? Because I've always wondered what's the balancing effect of like watching somebody play it, right? Because some games you watch somebody play it and you won't buy it, right? Like I would never play Undertale, but I watched Dodger play it, and so it's like I basically get the experience for free. But it's like I don't really care to play it, right? But would I ever have converted into a sale had I just wanted to know what it was? I don't know. Because from my perspective, I don't really know, right? Because I'm stupid. But I'm assuming that you're all smarter than me, given yesterday's turn. So, has it resulted into a lost sale? Just use come on an altar to desecrate it. Thank you. Thank you for going along with the with the best move in the game. Again, the game lets you do it, and it programs everything. It's a really good game. I still think Cryptmaster is like a good like 9 to 10 out of 10, just because I think those types of games are so amazing. I just hate the fact that, you know, it's not perfect, right? Again, it's the hubris. It's the hubris of that of the person who plays something that believes that something should be perfect so as to enjoy it. But that's not the case. It's simply it can just be. And that's all you really need is it can just be. But this is what I'm curious about. Does this result in is it lost sale? Is it lost sale? Sale? Or is it possible sale? Like, have I increased the lever towards your end to possibly buy it, right? Because some genres of games, too, do better in this format than others. The reality of it is that narrative games get screwed over, right? Narrative games, they don't really do well within this kind of, like, landscape of watching someone play it and then buying it. Because once you know the narrative, it's kind of over, right? However, other games, like roguelikes, you can just watch someone play it, and you're like, I really want to play that too. Because their experience is going to be different from your experience, and you can do better than them. Again, you prey on the hubris. You prey on the ego, the hubris of man, in order to make a sale. But this is good. We now have a streamer to Steam pipeline. We've resulted in one sale. We've probably taken away one sale. So I think net zero. Okay. Conclusion. Yeah, we're gonna essay here. Conclusion. We're gonna essay here. Where's the texting? That's XL? There's no way that's XL. How large have I been typing this entire time? How large are you supposed to be writing this? Am I not supposed to be zoomed all the way out? Streamers are a blight. Are a blight. This music is so good for this moment too. Upon the world. Sick. This music is so good for this moment, chat. And then in the background, you have like this. You have like a green plane that I'm looking down from. And then it's like me over here. And then it's like me as with my long hair like flowing back in the wind. Right? I'm just standing here like, oh man. I was like, whoosh. And then there's like a blue ocean all the way in the distance, right? Where it's like, and then there's like boats and like stuff. And there's like a boat here. With the music, it really does fit very well. It gets even sadder. Streamers are a blight upon the world. As I look into the far distance out in the sea, and I wonder, what have I done on this green earth? What have I done for the world? What's my contribution to life? What have I ever done for society? The society that I've taken everything from to support myself. I've done nothing for my fellow human. Nothing for the green earth. Nothing for the birds in the sky or the fish in the sea. I've done nothing. I'm like a cryptocurrency that you can't even sell. I use electricity to provide nothing. I'm a waste of time and money and energy. Okay, cool. You wouldn't know about it if you didn't show it to me. You might play it alone at some point later, but then you rarely play games nowadays, so you probably never get to it. Okay, so that's another factor. Is like the people who just, they don't play games and they just watch games. I'm that kind of person, actually. So half the reason why I started streaming is because I didn't have that, I just didn't want to play games anymore. Or rather, I ran out of time to play games, or like certain types of games that I really wanted to play. I was stuck in an endless loop of Warcraft 3 custom maps, and then League of Legends, right? And I needed to break that loop somehow. So streaming was a way for me to play certain games and sort of find things or play things that I knew I would like. I just didn't have the. I think I do have ADHD, but there is that segment of people who one times would never buy, would never play. Right? Would never buy, but also never plays. Cause they never play. See? Very important. There is a segment of the community that would never buy these games because they would never play them. But not because they would never play this game. They would just never play games in general. Because I know many people who are like that. My wife is like this. She'll watch people play games, but she absolutely won't play them. But she loves the game, and she's waiting for people to play these games. But she's like, she'll never play them. She's waiting for me to play certain games. She's like, honey, I swear to God, can you please play a certain game already? I'm like, honey, I gotta go. I have to go with my flow, babe. So you know what? Make that too. Make that too. It's not just you, Chad. It's also my wife. You're closer to my wife than I am. No shit. Laser pointer. What? What's a laser pointer? Oh! Welcome to the Streamer to Steam pipeline. Here we're going to see the results of today's survey. One, we've resulted in one sale. Revenue is on an uphill slope. Compared to previous quarters, which have been like this, we now have one sale. TBD on what it's gonna look like in the future. Now, moving on, we've lost 2 sales. So we have a net revenue of 0. Minus 0, actually. We have a net revenue that looks like this. Alright, well, everyone please, when you go to your desks, all your belongings are going to be packed inside of a box, and please take them as you leave. We're closing down. That's good. It's really good. But yeah, it's interesting to sort of see that. Because I've always wondered, right, what is the conversion rate? It's my theory that there is a valuable conversion pipeline for this, right? It's sort of like the variety streamer pipeline, right? Yeah, I would guess the streamers are also a net positive for sales because there's it's like people who would buy the game, they bought the game. Like they already bought the game. And so it's any level of getting it out there in terms of views, it's more about getting it into the eyes of people who would have probably never seen it. The problem is that comes from a place of ego, right? It comes from a place of ego because now that I'm a streamer, I can't say that because it's egotistical. Before, when I was a lay person trying to figure out how to best market my own stuff, it was like, okay, well, I think it is worth it to try to get some streamers' eyes on it. But what does a 2-viewer Andy provide? I'm a 2-viewer Andy, Chad. I actually don't know how many viewers I have. I actually never check. There could be hundreds of you here, and I have no clue. Chat some days will just be really fast. Chat some days will be really slow. And I never really know this, but I probably should check at some point. But okay, I'm a 2-viewer Andy, right? So imagine how many sales does that actually result in? I don't actually know. It's hard to really figure out. I never check. Yeah, I never check. You know the views on the YouTube videos? I only ever check the ones that get very, very huge because I get curious as to what people like in terms of why did this get popular. But I also only see it when I go to upload a video. So this is all I see. I'm not even kidding you. Do you want me to tell? I don't really care. Whether you tell or not, it just doesn't affect me. So yeah, this is all I see, right? So when I only ever see the views on a video when I go and upload stuff too. Beyond, there's more down here that I never look at. You know what I mean? So if I never scroll down, I never know. I just go to the screen, click this button, do a bunch of things, and I'm done. Right? And that's how I found out that American Truck Simulator in VR is very, very popular with people who are really into like thigh highs. Really popular game. Really popular game. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't care about it. The thing about the stream and about me is that if I cared about the numbers and if I cared about the money, right, I wouldn't be doing this. The truth of the matter is that like this is a calculation that I did a long time ago when I was trying to figure out, okay, well, what am I gonna do with my sort of life, right? I was like, okay, I can either spend my time putting hours into like somebody else's company, going to work, or I can spend hours putting it into my own ventures, making my own stuff and trying to sell it that way. And I'm not talking about like, oh, I'm gonna make the next big cryptocurrency. No, I'm like trying to make games, right? Because it's what I like. And I realized that no matter what you do, you have to trade and you pull, between different levers. This is gonna sound stupid because I intuited this when I was 21, so I was kind of a dumbass, right? But when you're with a company, there's stability. But when you're on your own, there's no stability, obviously. But the difference is that they both all, in the end, kind of have the same risk, right? There's really no company out there that you can stay at forever. Even if the company lives on forever, there's no telling when you will get the axe. Because many companies practice this model of, let's say, employee retention, called up and don't stroke it. I swear to God, don't stroke it. And out. Okay, up and out. Which means if you're not going up, then you're going out to the red exit sign. Like this, and then there's like an exit. It's like a fire door. It's like a fire escape, right? Like because you're getting fired. You have to leave the premises immediately. Otherwise, they're gonna call security. And you know what I mean? And then you're like sad. So your head's like this. Your body's like this, and you're just kind of like walking. Okay, that's not a penis. That's just that. Sorry. And you're carrying like a box of your belongings. This is probably traumatic to many of you, and I just want you to know that I've been here too. Yes, chat. I've also been fired from my jobs too. Not because like I did anything wrong, but because like a lot of these jobs, like they're just not stable as much as you think they would be. Because the truth is, right? What money and what availability that company has is not dependent on what you do. A lot of it is not dependent on what you do. If your boss decides to blow all of the money on like a stupid venture and then you don't get acquired, you're going to get the door and they're going to sacrifice you for it, right? That's just the reality of it. And so what I realized is that this is really effectively the same in the end for making your own stuff. In the end, whether you make your own thing or you join a company, both streams kind of end up the same way. The difference is what happens during that journey. Again, I was 21, so I was kind of a dumbass when I was thinking about this. But I still think it holds true to some extent, but there's a different reality now that I realize, and it's specifically in this journey. Before, when I was 21, this was all I really thought about, was that it's really basically the same thing, so what does it really matter, right? Of like, job versus self-employed. I was very naive about, okay, well, it can't be that hard to find people, to find clients, right? But the truth is, this looks a bit like this. When you're at a job, it's a nice, stable sort of like cash flow, right? You got money all the way through, right? And then when you end, assuming that you were able to save, obviously this depends on your job. Most jobs you don't actually make enough to save. I'm not here to discuss the effects of late stage capitalism. I'm here to talk about my experiences. But at least you have something when you go. This could be a serious drought until you finally hit something. Like, you might never hit anything. You know what I mean? You might be eating, like, this scene. Wait. What's it called? Mickey Mouse slicing bread thin. Poverty, depression. Yeah. Depression. Oh, yeah. Wait, can I put like can I put a GIF inside of her? Can I put a GIF inside of her? I want to put a GIF inside of her. Can I put a GIF inside of her? Browse too big. Ah! So Elite Dangerous stream when? Space Trucker. I've been thinking about it. The problem is that I don't want to. I'll get into that. There's a different side of this as well, which is like, I guess, like my ideals, my values, my morals. I feel kind of bad for endorsing certain things. Wait. Let me get you. There we go. Where you might be eating bread like this, okay? For a long period of time, you might be eating bread like this. Paper thin, very paper thin slices. And then you might make like, small dollar amounts. Very small, very tiny. Very, very small. Very, very, very small, right? Maybe here and there, pockets of it, right? And realistically, it's not even like an upward slope. This is more actually like if I could zoom into this, right? Let's do a zoom in. This would look more like this. This would look more like this. It would look more like this. You know what I mean? Like you would see bumps and glows, which is what it is for me now. Where it's like, if I find a client, it's like great. But if I don't, it's like, okay, well, I'm kind of fucked, right? But there's an upside where it's like you get to have bonkers money for yourself. Depending on where you live. Obviously, this is all contextual. It really depends on where you live, right? You might not live in a place where you can make this much money. Yeah, just like bonkers money, just like a shit ton of money, just like everywhere, just like dollar signs everywhere. So you go in and like that's the potential. Back then, I thought it was the same risk, but the truth is, it's about like stability while you're doing it and trying to reach the end of something. Because in the end, if you fail, you have the same result anyways. And it's all dependent on like a bunch of other things, realistically. How much is a shit kilo? How much is a shit kilo? I don't know. Shit kilo. It's a kilogram! It's a kilogram of shit! Lemmy, which one's heavier? A kilogram of steel or a kilogram of shit? Oh, it's a kilogram of shit, isn't it? I don't get it. Lemmy, what's not there to get? They're both the same. But one's shit. And one's metal. No, let me look. They're both a kilogram. But yeah, like it. You know what I mean? It'd be kind of hard. But the reality is, it gets hard to get here. But either way, the end result is the same. Because again, you have no control over when you get kicked out of a company. It's surprisingly really hard to live a normal life. Surprisingly really hard. It gets even harder when you're not like a normal person, right? So, basically what I'm trying to say is figure out what's best for you, save as much money as you can, and try your best. Because the world is a cruel, cruel place, and I don't want to live in this world anymore. No, but seriously though, like, you know what I mean? It's just, no matter what, you're going to end up with some struggle of like trying to, figure out what to do and how to go about life. And trying to do things and trying to figure out what to like, how to make it through, right? So you need to be prepared on your own to have some level of savings where you won't be like this, but after you leave, where you can be like this. Like this. And then the brown paper box is like on the floor and it's like upside down and like stuff. You know what I mean? Like that's what you should be like. And then it's like, oh, I'm getting fired? No, please don't let me go. Right here, look. Oh, no, I'm getting fired? Oh, no, please don't let me go. Wah. Dumbasses, I'm out of here. And you go off into the sunset as you go, and you go see your wife, and you, I don't know, and you know what I mean? That's what you want it to be like, alright? This is all a ploy. And to make it really clear, I'm gonna put like a conniving face. Okay, now I just look like I'm stealing something. Okay, no conniving face. But that's what you ideally should work towards. Anyways, this is all to say that I'm not a lawyer, and don't listen to me. And I've only been on this earth for 29 years, but I found this to be more true than like not. No matter what, the end result is the same. And if you can take a risk, you might as well take a risk because it's all the same anyways. Presuming that you can take a risk, okay? Again, I'm in a very fortunate position where I can take a risk. It's why I'm willing to do so. But many people do not. This is why I don't want you to sub to me, okay? Because I have enough where I can take a risk. Most people don't even have enough to stay stable in their day-to-day lives. It's why I'm so heavy about being open about how much I make. I'm a programmer, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to lie to you. Now about the Elite Dangerous thing, all right? This is the why no gacha? And yes, I'm gonna call Elite Dangerous gacha because of this. I'm going to say it. Elite Dangerous is a gacha game. Why? Because of this. I wish I could see the shop for this game. I wish it was still there. Is it this one? Or is it this one? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, here we go. So, you get this, you get this. Alright? 8,000. Actually, it's not that bad. What was that ship that cost like $1 million? Or is this a wrong game? Chat, is this a wrong game? This might be the wrong game. Wait. This might be the right game. No, is this a wrong game? Was it Star Citizen or was it Elite Dangerous that had ships for $100? Elite Dangerous $100 ship. Fuck, which game was it? 100 like expensive MTX. Expensive ship. Most expensive ship. Shit, okay, maybe this is the wrong game. But I mean, okay, well, I mean, maybe this is a different thing. But imagine if that chat I said Star Citizen instead. Yes, let's go to Star Citizen fish. Let's go over here instead. Okay, sorry. Elite Dangerous, that's a POG game. That's a very good game. That's a PogChamp game. My god, does this website lag like shit. Oh, that website lags like shit. What is this? It lags like shit. I don't think that's a CSS transformation, is it? Because I feel like CSS transformations would be a lot faster. I don't think it is. Oh no. Oh, it's not. It is not a CSS transformation, I don't think. Maybe it is actually. I can't scroll down far enough because it's lagging the shit out of everything. I'm just gonna go over here. So here, Pledge Store. Okay? The reason why I don't like to do certain types of games is because I feel like they're very predatory in the way that they prey on you and the way that they kind of like make you spend your money. And so there's like a very it's a very small section of the games that I won't stream, right? Because there's games that I play where it's like they deals with very different morals, different values, wild values, very strange values, right? I mean, you know the word value games I've played before, right? But that's different, I think, from a game that's designed to extract money from your pocket, right? It's why I regret playing Diablo 4 because as much as I enjoyed just the campaign portion of it, you can always enjoy the campaign of anything, and that game's campaign is like kind of hard not to like in like some way, even if it does suck by the end, right? So there's a certain element of like stuff where I'm like, okay, well, this website fucking sucks. You see what happens, chat, when you have too much JavaScript on your site, or you have too much like bullshit that like doesn't fucking load, and so then nobody cares about your site? Well, not JavaScript, but I mean basically, yeah, like too much like stuff going on all at once, like too much code doing shit that you don't need, and for some reason the website takes forever to like load. What is this? Let me in. But the reason why I don't want to play these games, for instance, is because they feel like they're designed to extract your money and they're less fun to play and more about making money from you. And that, you know, it's fine. It's fine to play like Genshin Impact and like stuff. But when I play Genshin Impact, right, I don't feel like I'm having fun necessarily. I feel like the game is just putting opportunities for me to make money, for them to make money off of me throughout the entire game. Not to say that the game isn't fun. The game has fun moments. But a guaranteed role costing hundreds of hours or hundreds of like dollars, I don't think is very worth it for the value, even though the game is free technically, right? It's not really free if you're trying to go even further, at least to like, you know, some endgame stuff that you don't really care about, right? But it's the way that it like presents it to you that makes you feel like FOMO, that you have to buy it. And I really hate that feeling of like you have to have it and you need to have it, and it's like FOMO if you don't get it. You know, so games like that, it's a very small subset of them. This is in contrast though to the fact that like I actually still enjoy Genshin Impact as like a game if you just ignore all the microtransaction stuff, and you just roll and you just hope that you get something, right? If you can ignore all of that, it's actually still a fantastic game. But it's just the fact that like it has all the stuff on it that I'm like hesitant to like start playing it, because I know for sure that I can't handle it, and that I know for sure that quite a few of my viewers can't handle that either. But that's like that's a game that I'm still willing to like play, right? But I'm talking about that general structure of like what a gacha game typically is. I'm just using Genshin Impact because it's the easiest one to describe to people, because everyone at this point has heard of Genshin Impact, and so when I use the word gacha in reference to that game, everyone understands it. But the real offenders of that genre, like the really hard gacha games like Raid Shadow Legends, you do not want to play those games, because you play them, there's not really much there. Like the free game of Genshin Impact is like actually free, like the whole thing is free, right? You play the entire game and it's actually genuinely good. And then you go play like Raid Shadow Legends, you hit a hard block at like 20 minutes into the game, where it takes you either 1 year to like play to get over it, or a year, or just like $100, right? Star Citizen, however, I don't know if I can get down with $1,000 shifts. Again, for $1,000, how much is this a Cryptmaster? Cryptmaster, right now on Steam, 25 USD, okay? This is all in USD, okay? What's the math? You can buy 44 copies of Cryptmaster, give it away to your friends, and everyone has a rousing time trying to solve riddles and like stuff. This doesn't feel good to me, and that's why I don't really want to play these games on stream. But Elite Dangerous I will, because that's not. Sorry, it was the wrong game. Sorry. So yeah, just bad. It's just bad. Me no likey. I also won't play games that are very like, I don't know. Games that are very exploitative in the way that they like, get you to like, Well, just, yeah, I mean, I guess like no gacha or no FOMO. I just hate games that are like gacha/FOMO. So every game that's gacha and like FOMO, I hate them, because oftentimes the game itself kind of sucks, and then you're really just playing just to not feel left out. That's why I hate playing them. But otherwise, any other game is like down, actually. This is a very small box compared to like the larger box of games that I'm willing to like play. All games I would play. This is I play. And I play everything. Like, chat, you see my VOD channel, you go through that VOD channel, you see games that tackle topics that are like, what the fuck? And you're like, this guy played that and enjoyed it? I'm like, yeah, I did. I'll play anything. But there's a small subset where I'm like, these aren't really games, they're money-making machines. These are more money-making machines than anything else. These are just money makers. Money-making machines. It's why they're so popular. It's why they're so made by so many companies. It's why Konami CEO stated this as their mission was mobile games, because they're money-making machines. It's same thing, right? It's Konami's pachinko machines make money, and then but mobile games are slightly more complex pachinko machines, if you think about it. Before it was like average 2 to 3 and sometimes now, but mostly it's been up to like 10 sometimes. You can probably tell from the chat sometimes, but sometimes it's also up to 10, but there's not much chatting. You guess on average it's probably like 5 viewers. Oh yeah. I never check. Again, unless it's like right in my purview, I just gauge by like chat, based on like how often people are like having fun. Hey, our mod's here. How do you keep doing that? That's chat. Okay, look. That's a great example. Thank you, mod. That's a great example. That's why I wanted this emote, chat. Please don't pet the mod. She doesn't do anything. The mod doesn't do anything here. The mod is just she's a survivor in a war that none of you knew about. Chat. She's a survivor in a war that none of you knew about. Right? She doesn't do anything. She's just here because she survived. This is like that. This is like that squid emote. It's the same thing. Thank you. Oh no, it's getting to their head now. Here, this is what it is. This is like this. I'm trying to recreate the squid, but with bodybuilder poses. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to recreate the squid, but with bodybuilder poses. I'm trying to make like a series of individual ones that you can combine. Yes, the hands are comically large, because I realized as an emote you can barely see the hands, so I had to like enhance them. But this is what I'm trying to like do. However, my strategy now I'm realizing is I should have just gone for like Obelisk, the destroyer. And I should have made you all try to like build an obelisk in like chat to like, you know, and like space it out properly, which would be funnier actually. Maybe I should have done that actually. Fuck, I'm an idiot. Ruh-roh. I'm still glad that emote went. Okay, by the way, how does that emote go through before the bodybuilder? Right? If you look at that emote, I feel like that's like terrifying in like some way. But that went through before the body. That went through, by the way, before Yo, before WoW, and it went through before this. Look at this. I want you all to like really think about this, okay? Where is it? This went through before this. Where is it? Get. If you were a Twitch admin and you were reviewing, you know, affiliate emotes for these, you know, new scum of the earth who have risen up from the ground, like the Uruk-hai in Lord of the Rings, right? Which one would you choose? Which one would you approve first? You would think, all right, the left one is scandalous. Okay, how about this one? All right, you think the left one's scandalous? What about this one, huh? If you combine them, it looks kind of funny actually. Disgusting. If you combine them, it actually looks hilarious. Look, it actually looks so good. It's like, what the fuck? If I was a Twitch admin, I would probably I would have chosen a different set to approve first, like automatically approve. But love went through. Love was very easy. Disgusting. The moon is bright today. What's that mean? What's that mean? But yeah, I actually didn't mean to talk about all of this, but thank you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for everyone here. As I said before, we're not doing Cryptmaster today. Why? I'm still mad at the game, okay? You can see how mad I am by this entire... I even drew like a shitty groundhog, chat. It looked like I was pointing at the moon. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense, yeah. I've lost my place. This is, by the way, this is an infinite canvas that stays. If you want to use this, okay, go to excalidraw.com. Really great website because you have all this, like, you know, you have an infinite canvas of like stuff. It's really good. But the reason why we're here today is not just to talk about things, okay? It's for me to show you a song, and then we go on to playing some Elden Ring, okay? Again, I cannot play Cryptmaster because I'm still mad, and I don't want to play it. Even though I really do want to play it, I'm actually still mad at it. So what we're going to do is we're going to move on because I only want to play the game if I enjoy it. And I also realize that the Elden Ring DLC is coming out very, very soon. The uploader has not made this video available in your country. My brother in Christ, I'm from the same country as this person. What? I'm from the same country as the person who made this music video. What do you mean? He's a Canadian. I'm Canadian. It's Vivo Canada. What do you mean? Okay, well, fuck it. Fuck Vivo. Wait. There we go. Oh, welcome back. You'll be lurking since you have to code. Are you still coding your, what you call it? Your vector art tool? If so, let us know how the progresses are going, because I'm very curious. Okay, here. Well, you get the official audio. The music video is really, really good. So, it's unfortunate that you can't get the music video. Because I think that music video is a very, very masterful piece of directorial effort. I actually think it's very, very good. This is a song by an artist. And you may remember this artist from a video that I posted within the Discord channel. This video is a very, very famous video of his set during at a place called the Boiler Room over in Montreal. So the artist, the producer, the artist is named Kaytranada. Okay, it's a Canadian artist, and they're this is an amazing effort. This is an amazing video because like when you look at this video, like you realize just how wild this like video is because there's a different personality everywhere. And the best part is that there's storylines everywhere. Look, look, look. There's one storyline that you may have missed watching this, chat. Look. Bald guy in front, right? Dude in the back, okay? Look, watch him. Look, he looks over, sees the bald guy. Look, see? He sees the bald guy. He is now made, look, he's walking over, right? Look, he's like, oh man, bald dude, look. Hands on the bald head. What do you think he's like doing? Whispers in his ear something. What's he saying? Boom, he's bald too! He's bald too! They're connecting over their baldness! There are hundreds of events like this in this one video. And you scroll down to the comments. We need where are they now for all these characters? Imagine if this is the only proof of human existence. Back in 2024, I still occasionally watch this comedic masterpiece after 10 years. Every time I watch this video, I discover a new storyline. No, most people don't even know about the bald storyline, but I love seeing it every single time. It's just a moment of, look. He walks over thinking like, you know, time to vibe, time to hang out at the front, right? Then he steps over. Look, he takes a step, looks up. He's like, wait a minute, he's just like me. He's like, nice hair, man. Oh yeah, I know. It's all gone now. Really? Me too. I love it. I actually love it. It's the best thing ever. The best part is that if you listen to the music while it's playing, it's actually an amazing DJ set. Kate Fernandez is a great producer. He's a really good producer of music, and he's been doing this for a long time. His recent stuff, it's still just as good. I really love listening to him back then as well as now. But he made a new song with another artist called Pink Panthers. So if you don't know Pink Panthers, she got really popular, I think, just out of nowhere because I think it was like a whole like there's like an aesthetic thing that was involved that like featured her, and she fits this aesthetic of like somebody who like plays like when you listen to this song, right? She sounds like the kind of person who plays The Sims 4 every day. Or The Sims 4 or The Sims 3, right? And that's what it sounds like. But it sounds really good. It's actually a really nice like song, and I really enjoy her vocal work. I think her vocal work is fantastic, and her vocal work has always been fantastic. I think she's also a Canadian native. I think she's a Toronto. I think she's a Torontonian. I think. TBH, it's possible that they also might have known each other. Well, that's the thing, right? We don't know. That's the funniest part of that entire thing is that we don't know who knows somebody else. To us, as people looking in, right, we have no clue. But if you think of it the way that I described it, as him walking up, putting his hand on someone's head, being like, yo, you're bald? Well, check this out, taking his like hat off and being like, I'm bald too, you know what I mean? Listen, I'm going bald, okay? When it's my turn when I can do that, I'm going to do that. I'm gonna walk around, look for the most Jason Statham looking motherfucker, put my hand on his head and be like, yo. And he'll put his hand on my head and he'll be like, yo. I can't wait. I can't wait till I'm bald. I actually can't wait. It's gonna be so fun. Anyways, please enjoy the song. It's Snap My Finger by Kate Fernandez, featuring Pink Panthers. Imagine that one video, the Boiler Room set, everybody talks about the people. Nobody's talking about his amazing work at DJing, and also the songs that he plays, and the way that his production work is fantastic. It's really good. You brush your teeth. See, it's a very good vibe. It's a great vibe. And you listen to the vocals, and I hope that you understand why I said she sounds like she plays The Sims 4 all day long with the Fatal Desires mod, or the like Lustful Sins mod, whatever that like mod is. Okay, that's what it sounds like. It's a very good song, and again, they're also touring across from the US to the UK, starting in Washington and ending up in London. So I think starting in July or something. I don't know how much the tickets are, but YouTube tells me, so it's nice to see. I'm also I wish I could go to one of the shows, because I've heard the shows are really good live, like amazingly fun live. But yeah, great artists. I've been listening to them for, now over a decade. I feel old. I've been listening to them since I was like, since I just ended high school, and I was like, oh fuck. So now I feel old. But really good stuff. Also, some of you posted some questions. When's the next coding stream? I don't know. Last coding stream was not as successful. Chat. When I code by myself, I go through like hours of work immediately. It's way easier for me because when I code, I don't speak. Like I literally can't interact. But when I'm live, I can't help but be distracted. So it may never happen again, but we'll see. Well, maybe we'll do Stick Space as like the one community effort. But it's very hard to do it live. Like very hard. Like so sneak peek at what I'm coding that's going to be done in like 2 days. I'm programming something that allows me to use my phone as a sensorometer to play Arctic Eggs with and to eventually play Kingdom Come Deliverance with. The reason why I'm making this is because in the end, I actually always wanted to play to make a light gun game, kind of like Time Crisis. Stick Space, no fun on mobile. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, it's pretty bad on mobile. I'm gonna fix it soon for all the platforms. The reason why it's so bad on mobile is because I actually didn't like I had no design for the site. I just wanted a place where I could post all of my links in like one place without losing it. I'll fix the site soon to make it better on like everything. But yeah, for now, just know that it sucks, and I'm so sorry. But anyways, the Sensoromni thing, right? To play Arctic Eggs, it's the mobile app is done. The desktop, integration layer is like done. Like there's now an application on my desktop where it can hook up to it via Bluetooth, low energy, receives the values as a central host, and then translates it into mouse movement to play games with, right? I just need to finish a thing where it's like I can set up different profiles depending on the game, and we're set, right? And I do that in like a couple of days, and it's good. But if I had to do that live on stream, I would go insane. I don't think it would be possible. So, well, I don't think programming streams will come back except for Stick Space. Maybe only Stick Space. You're doing something for the base library that you'll be using. That's good. That's good. Building up some like base like layer is like good. But yeah, just we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I want to do more, but again, it's just hard, just because it's so complicated too. It's complicated, at least for me, to I guess like get a good handle on like staying focused on what's going on and making sure that I don't get lost in the sauce. Because for me, programming is a very quiet, very introspective moment. Like if I program, this would be the entire stream. Fuck. Piece of shit. Why don't you work? Oh, I'm a genius. Yes. Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. Yeah. Ah, fuck. You know what I mean? That would be the entire stream. It's just like sound bites. It's honestly like an AI soundbite thing. And it's like stick when he's mad, stick when he's not mad. Next time you get this cursing, you'll type program, bitch. You sound like my boss. Program, bitch. Anyways, I have to play the ads because the ads are coming up soon anyways. That way we have no ads during Elden Ring. While I do that, I have to set up Elden Ring anyways, which will take a couple of minutes. So everyone get your drinks. Everyone get ready. We're going to go into Elden Ring. It's going to be a hell of a time because I don't even know where we are. We're going to do a bit more exploration. I'm going to find some more things. We are your boss. I mean, yeah, this is also why I don't want subscribers, because when you guys give me money, I'm beholden to your whims. Not! You think I care about your whims, huh? You know how much money I've made so far from like Twitch? $11. I can't even pay it out yet because you have to make at least $50. You think I give a fuck about you? No! Not until you pay for the $100 high emotes. I can't believe I could do that. That's so stupid. A whopping $11. Okay, by the way, please don't actually spend $100 on that one emote. It's so stupid. It's just a golden high emote. It's literally the default emote. I will, however, I think I'll do it as a joke though, and I'll put like a very stupid gloating emote there. I'll put like a Mercedes-Benz there. I'll put a BMW there. I'll draw like a shitty Beamer and I'll put it there. Oh, that's perfect. Now you're tempted. Please don't do it, chat. Okay, look. If you're gonna do it, go to my Discord. Go here before I kick you all to the ad. Well, I'm not even going to kick you. The ad's gonna start in like 1 minute, so we have to do this fast. By the way, when you all did this, I'm so glad that you all did this because I've been doing this for so long to all of you. Like here, when another chat member, Megan A, was talking about something, I said PogChamp. And then all of you did "Who are you?" when I posted the announcement for the stream, and I thought this was hilarious. But shit. Go here to the left. Go to stream stuff. Okay. Here you see this is my guideline, and you know exactly the situation of why or why not you should not subscribe. Okay. Again, I'm a programmer. I make six figures. It's not the flex. It's just the reality that I don't need the money, and I don't want you to give me the money because you have to not miss it at all. But if you still want to give me the money, I don't mind. I'll use it for like stream stuff. But just be aware, I'm not here to take your money. I'm here to give you entertainment because I enjoy doing this too. Also, by the way, to everyone who is going to join the community events, please look at this message. Go to the party house. This is the community event. If you are going to join the community event, please follow the steps and pre-download the stuff that you need to pre-download and add this account on Steam, which is my account, and then we'll get going, okay? Please do it beforehand and also provide your Steam name so we can get things going. Otherwise, on the day of, we're going to have to scramble, all right? Okay, well, the ads are going to kick in, so remember to unionize, okay? Think about what it means to live in a capitalistic society and then break it apart. I love doing that so much. All right, let me set up some Elden Ring, and then we'll get right into it. Once you played Silencer mid and your carry got really mad. Next game, you got in the same game again, he was still mad. But after the second game, he was like, you know what? You're not the bad guy. You're not that bad guy. And added you on Steam. That's the reality of it, right? Like, the truth is, these people would be fine if they just weren't, like, if they could just control their anger better, right? And the truth is, right, that's a hard skill to learn. It takes a lot of effort to learn how to control your anger. But my God, dude, I wish these people controlled it more. Because, like, dude, like, we're just playing the game, man. Chill the fuck out, dude. But I'm not above it. But this is all for me too, chat. Because I am also getting angry at this game. I see it. I feel it. I'm going to enjoy the Zen while I still can. Tomorrow is going to be a fun day, though. Tomorrow, I'll be starting before the collab. So we'll do something before the collab starts, okay? And then when the collab starts, we'll see how it goes. I'm not really sure. But the collab will start 2 hours after I start. So we'll be doing something very, very light, but light beforehand. Maybe some Road Warden to get like into the mood of reading. I think that'd be a good time to get like going, right? A small session of it. I might even start a bit earlier because my nerves are going to get the better of me, and I think I need to start earlier to calm down. Because my nerves are kind of like all over the place sometimes. So I'm very nervous for tomorrow because I'm pretty shy. If you probably can't tell, I don't know how this is going to go, but I'm sure it'll be fine and fun. I'm just nervous. I'm just nervous. You know what I mean? It's like you're in kindergarten and you want to make sure that like, you know, you're giving off a good impression to your new future friends, right? Because you're gonna be stuck with them for like 7 years. Not that you know that it's gonna be 7 years, but like you just know that you don't want to be alone, right? So let's see how it goes. Be sure to show up tomorrow. It's gonna be a fun time. Collabing again. It's with Hebisaurus and Athel and Legred. We'll see how it goes. We're gonna be doing some Monster Prom 3. So spoilers. It's gonna be spoilers for that game. The session won't be that long. I think 3 to 4 hours, depending on how much time they need afterwards. But and then just be aware, it's going to be a narrative game. So it's going to be a very different kind of day again. But we've been doing a very narrative streak this whole week. So it's been good. I'll be see you all tomorrow. Have a good night. And please do look at the instructions for the co-op stuff. Because Sunday is also co-op day, community co-op day. And you need to set that up. If you don't set it up, I can't help you the day of. So if you want to join the co-op event, set it up for Sunday, okay? I'm gonna reiterate the message in the Discord. But I will tell you, chat, Jak and Daxter in co-op is genuinely hilariously fun. Genuinely hilariously fun. I think it's gonna be amazing. And I think you're all gonna have a good time with it. I also found the option to turn on friendly fire damage. And if we die in a boss fight, the boss gets rolled back by 1 phase. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. it's gonna be hell for all of us, I think. But boy oh boy is it gonna be fun. I didn't know, like, I remember playing it as a kid, but I forgot how many moves you had in the game. That game's really good. It feels like playing Crash Bandicoot. If you were less nimble and more chaotic with your moves. So it's gonna be fun. It's also more of a third-person shooter in very certain zones, which is nice. But just be warned, there are cheats enabled when we do play it, I think. and you press a cheat, I think it syncs for all of us. So please don't press the cheat button because I don't know what it does. But it will be fun. Again, all these directions are in the Discord in the Party House channel, so be sure to check that out. And that's it for me. Thanks for showing up. And I'm gonna get out of here. I think my GPU is dying. I don't know what happened. It loaded something twice, but this game doesn't like it when I overclock, and I don't know why. But I'll never overclock ever again, and I'm sorry. Good night. See you all. Have a good night. And remember, I'll tell you all when the emotes are like there. And remember, you can pay $100 to get access to a high emote. Please don't do that. But if you do, it would be funny. But please don't do that. Again, how did Rutro get approved before Yo, or before WoW, or before you know what I mean? Like before anything else, it's like the body horror emotes got approved. I don't know how this one got through. Fine. This one got through fine. So I can show this on stream. This is fine for me to show now. Somebody approved it, but they didn't approve this. They haven't approved this yet. If I was a Twitch admin and I had to choose between these two emotes, I think I would go for the left one before I ever approve the right one. The left one has less things to explain about it. The right one is a bit more terrifying, in that sense. Okay. Bye, everyone.